WWE may have just given away a big hint to what's happening next with R-Truth and the Judgment Day. So we'll see what's new there. We'll also check out what's going on with Bray Wyatt's new project, AJ Lee, and much more. Starting things off with the latest for the Raw storyline involving R-Truth and the Judgment Day. So immediately following his WWE return at Survivor Series, we saw R-Truth invading the Judgment Day's locker room multiple times on Raw. And eventually, after that happened a few times, R-Truth then became obsessed with the idea of joining the Judgment Day and was set on doing whatever it took to become an official member of the group. And almost instantly, this story got a lot of comparisons to how things originally started for Sami Zayn and the Bloodline. Sami Zayn joining Roman Reigns and the Bloodline started off very similar to R-Truth's situation. It was a comedic story with a delusional person thinking that they're a part of the group that actually wanted absolutely no part of them. Now with Sami and the Bloodline situation, everyone knows that it went from comedy to a pretty dramatic and intense storyline by the end of it. So fans naturally wondered if the same sort of build-up could happen with R-Truth and the Judgment Day. It seemed like the Judgment Day was entertaining R-Truth for a few weeks, but it didn't take long until the Judgment Day all attacked R-Truth. A lot of fans thought that that was the end of the storyline, but R-Truth's character understood the beatdown as an initiation, giving him even more reason to believe that he was in the group. And shortly after that, R-Truth defeated JD McDonough in what was technically labeled as a loser leaves the Judgment Day match. R-Truth ended up getting the victory over JD McDonough, which once again reinforced the idea to himself that he was not only in the Judgment Day, but that JD now had to be removed from the group as well. And in the weeks that followed that, we seen R-Truth continue to bother the Judgment Day and hang around them, and the entire story continues to provide highly entertaining material. One of the most recent things R-Truth has done was tape his name onto the Judgment Day shirt, and it's now been confirmed by WWE Shop. The R-Truth taped name Judgment Day shirt is now an official piece of WWE merchandise. The shirt is the Judgment Day's ordinary shirt that all has their names on it, but this new shirt now features the gray tape look that R-Truth's name is on it. And that wasn't the only piece of merchandise produced by the R-Truth and Judgment Day storyline. WWE also has a Judgment Day and R-Truth shirt that features the phrase "Live, Laugh, Love" on it, which is a reference to R-Truth's January 8th special interview, where he said the phrase was something that was often said in the Judgment Day. And to say that the merchandise was a big success would be an understatement. All the new R-Truth and Judgment Day shirts nearly sold out on the first day of being up for purchase on the WWE Shop. Not only that, but reports claim that because of these new merchandise items, R-Truth is now the top merchandise seller for WWE, surpassing CM Punk, who had that title since returning to WWE himself at Survivor Series. So considering how much the fans have been loving the R-Truth Judgment Day segments, the new merchandise being produced and selling out, this has everyone wondering if WWE will keep this storyline going for a bit longer because of all the great success attached to it. Once again, that draws comparisons to Sami Zayn and the Bloodline story, because that story wasn't originally supposed to last longer than a few weeks. But the fan response and success forced WWE to expand this story and keep it going. So judging by how everything is looking right now for R-Truth and the Judgment Day, history may repeat itself here with this story. Maybe WWE never intended for the R-Truth and Judgment Day storyline to last this long, but the great response from the fans has pretty much left them no choice but to keep it going for a bit longer. So we'll see what could be next for the Judgment Day and R-Truth storyline, because it doesn't seem like it's ending anytime soon with all the great success surrounding it in current moment. PW Insider reports that a secret project related to the life and legacy of Bray Wyatt is currently being filmed and produced by WWE. Reports claim that the filming has been taking place in Pittsburgh, and a few big names have also been rumored to appear in the project. The first big name being Bray Wyatt's brother, Bo Dallas, who was seen in town filming for the project. No one knew Bray better both inside and outside the ring than his own brother, Bo Dallas. They teamed up with each other during the early days of their wrestling careers. They faced each other during the days of Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy versus Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. And most recently, they once again worked alongside each other when they both returned to the company in 2022, with Bo Dallas portraying Bray's Uncle Howdy character. But when Bray first returned in 2022, reports were claiming that one of the requests he put in was to work with his brother, Bo Dallas, in some capacity in WWE. And thankfully, the request was fulfilled, and Bray Wyatt was able to share the last moments of his career in the ring with his brother. Also rumored to possibly making an appearance in this project that's being filmed is Jason Baker. You may not be that familiar with Jason Baker by name, but you are familiar with his work. Jason was a very close friend to Bray's, and was responsible for nearly every single prop that Bray has had over the last few years. Jason Baker created the Fiend's mask, the Firefly Funhouse puppets, Alexa Bliss's WrestleMania crown, Uncle Howdy's mask, and so many other things within the Bray Wyatt universe. So to hear the both of them speak and share their stories about Bray Wyatt will be extremely touching to hear. And we can only assume that the finalized project will include even more names speaking on Bray Wyatt. It's currently unknown how the rollout of this project will be handled. It currently isn't clear if it will be an A&E special, if it'll be Peacock, or WWE's digital department. So hopefully more details will be released on the project the sooner it gets finalized. Bayley recently reunited and spoke about two former WWE superstars she's extremely close with. Firstly, Mercedes Mone. Bayley and Mercedes recently reunited at a Hulu premiere this week and shared multiple photos together. Bayley said that it was nice to see Mercedes and catch up with her. Of course, the biggest question that still remains there is if we'll see Bayley and Mercedes reunite inside the ring. That's what fans are waiting on as well. But during a recent interview with Gabby AF, Bayley was asked about AJ Lee returning to WWE. Bayley said that, just like everyone else, she's been hearing lots of talk about AJ potentially returning to WWE ever since CM Punk returned. Bayley did note that if AJ was to return at the Royal Rumble, that Bayley would have no problem losing the match and letting AJ eliminate her, because that's how much love and respect Bayley has for her. Bayley has a historically great faction by her side right now with the new version of the Damage Control, but fans are still looking forward to seeing either one of those reunions for Bayley. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.